Good afternoon. Welcome to BS361 Entrepreneurship Skills. Today we are looking at entrepreneurial opportunities. Today we are looking at entrepreneurial opportunities. Entrepreneurs are always on the lookout for new entrepreneurial opportunities. Entrepreneurs are always on the lookout for new entrepreneurial opportunities. They scan the environment for new opportunities. They scan the environment for new opportunities. An opportunity is a favorable set of circumstances that creates a need for a new product, service, or business. An entrepreneurial opportunity is a favorable set of circumstances that creates a need for a new product, service, or business. What are the four qualities? What are the four essential qualities of an opportunity? What are the four essential qualities of an opportunity? These are attractiveness, durability, timely, and anchored in a product or service that creates value for its buyers. So what we are saying is an opportunity must be attractive in terms of profit making. It must be attractive in terms of volume. Here we are talking about scalability. Then the opportunity must be scalable. It must be able to grow into the foreseeable future. Then durability or durable. The opportunity must be durable in that it will remain profitable for the foreseeable future. Then also it must be timely. An entrepreneurial opportunity must be timely. What do we mean by timely? That opportunity must offer the entrepreneur the right time so that when it is launched, that opportunity will be able to stand the test of time. So we have seen companies that have been launched at the wrong time, they have failed to stand the test of time. So if you look at the business, or if you look at Airbnb, which is a platform for accommodation services, it was launched in 2008 at the height of the world economic meltdown. It was launched, Airbnb, a platform for accommodation services, was launched in 2008 at the height of the world economic meltdown. During that time, people were broke. They needed extra cash. As a result, what was previously unthinkable of renting out your house to people you don't know became a business opportunity because people needed extra cash. So they didn't care, or they didn't mind renting out the houses to private people. Then we are saying an entrepreneurial opportunity must be anchored in a product, service, or business that creates value for its buyer or end user. Then we move on to sources of entrepreneurial opportunities. What are the sources of entrepreneurial opportunities? Of course, there are many sources of entrepreneurial opportunities. One of them is solving people's problems. So if we want to start a business, we can start a business which is trying to solve people's problems. There are also others who have started a business by trying to solve their own problem. I think the founder of WhatsApp was stranded in Argentina and he couldn't contact the family. As a result, he thought of a business that could help with the communication of people when they are abroad. That's how WhatsApp was founded. Then also we can combine two or more ideas. For example, biotechnology is a combination of ideas from biology and business. Biotechnology is a combination of ideas from business and biology. Then you can also have new ways of doing odd things. New ways of doing odd things. For example, sending money. Previously, Zambia uses the post office, but now you are sending money in a new way using mobile phones or using mobile technology. We can also improve the product or service, start a business. We can also imitate by modification, and the Chinese are very good at imitation by modification. We can also add value, new value to an old product. We can also add new value to an old product. The use of a hobby is also a source of entrepreneurial opportunities. Use of a hobby People have started businesses using their hobbies. For example, if someone has a hobby of cake making, they can start a business of baking cakes for weddings and other activities or other events. Then you can also have an opportunity, or you can start a business using your skill-based or education-based opportunities. We have seen software engineers starting IT companies. We have seen doctors starting clinics, lawyers starting law firms. Then use of waste material into something useful. Use of waste material into something useful. So here we're talking about, for example, people are using garbage to make manure for sale. People are using garbage to make biogas for cooking and for lighting. People are also using waste paper to make, for example, trays for eggs. We can also bring ideas home from holidays. People have gone to other countries. They come with the ideas. They come with seeds. For example, for avocados, they come with seeds, new varieties of tomato from Israel, and they start a business growing that new variety of tomato. Then you can also brainstorm with your friends and family about the ideas of business. We can also do market research. What is required in this town? You can move around, ask people around, and find out what is lacking in a certain town. For example, in towns like Rwanda, you find the laundry services are poor. So you can research and find that most people are going to Ndola and the Kitwe for your laundry services. So after doing research and make sure that the opportunity is profitable, you can start a laundry service in Rwanda. Then you can also commercializing inventions. What we mean by that is that when something is invented, it must be taken to the market. It must be produced on a commercial basis so that it can be sold. For example, we can invent a machine that can be used to cook shima, so that people stop the traditional way of cooking shima using a pot and cooking stick. So if someone can invent a machine that we can use for that purpose, the purpose of cooking shima, we can then commercialize that one, produce it on a commercial basis so that you can sell it to the masses. Changing fashions and lifestyles. This one is mostly applicable in the clothing business. As fashions change, there are new opportunities for businesses. Then we have demographic changes. What is demography? Demography is the study of the population and population trends. Demography is the study of population and population trends. So we can look at for example, in Western Europe, majority of the people are over 65 years old. In Western Europe, in countries like Germany, in Italy, majority of the people are over 65. So what that means is that there are certain things that are required by 65-year-olds, such as nursing homes. That's why you find in Europe a lot of nursing homes or old people's homes. Then government policy. So a certain government policy may spur entrepreneurial activities in a certain area. Currently, the government is giving money or grants to people who want to start fish farming. Currently, the Zambian government is giving money to youths in particular who want to start agriculture or fish farming. So you can start a business of fish farming to take advantage of the opportunity of grants, government grants. Then you have industry trends and gaps. What are the trends in an industry? What are the gaps? Then you can fill those gaps by starting a new business. Lastly, but not the least, you can also talk to people, listen to people, and see what opportunities you can come up with. Next, we look at the considerations in opportunity selection. What do we look at when we are selecting business opportunities or entrepreneurial opportunities? There are a number of factors, or there are a number of considerations that we can talk about. We can talk about personal background of entrepreneur. So you find that a doctor may start a business of a clinic, or you start that a footballer may start a business of buying and selling football players. Then look at the market potential. What is the potential of the opportunity? If I start keeping caterpillars of Vinkubala, how is the potential? Does that have a lot of market potential? I doubt. Then resource availability. The resources that are available may spur or may push an entrepreneur to start a business. If resources are available, for example, if you have land, a lot of land as a resource, for example, people in rural areas, then they can start a business in agriculture, as opposed to people in towns where land is scarce. Then project viability, how viable is the project? So sometimes they not pick on an opportunity because it's not viable. Then education and experience, so talking about experiences, work experience and education of the would-be entrepreneur. So if someone was working for an insurance company, after he retires or while he's working, he can start a business of insurance. Then economic background. So there are people, for example, migrants who have come to this country because when they come here, the economic backgrounds are poor, and the country find the jobs, they are forced to start entrepreneurship. If you go to Lusaka, you set of Rwandese and the people from Burundi who have ventured into businesses because their economic backgrounds were not so good. Then you have investment capacity. What is the investment capacity of the would-be entrepreneur? We have the capital. So the amount of capital that you have, you may start small because your capital is small. Then your family background. Some people come from entrepreneurial families. Therefore, they find entrepreneurship as something acceptable in their families. Then managerial capabilities. What capabilities the would-be entrepreneur has that can also incite entrepreneur or the would-be entrepreneur to start a business. Ladies and gentlemen, in the conclusion, we are saying entrepreneurship occurs in an environment, and the environment is a source of entrepreneurial opportunities. And we are saying that an opportunity is a favorable state of circumstances that creates a need for a business, for a new business, service, or product. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time.